From the quiet classrooms of Ateneo de Manila to the bustling halls of public service, the years that shaped Vico Sotto's academic journey reveal not just intelligence, but a discipline and humility that would one day define his style of governance. Unlike many children of celebrities, Vico's college life was not about the spotlight. At Ateneo, he chose a quieter path, marked by long hours of listening, reading, and reflecting. Professors recall him sitting with eyes fixed on the lecturer, hardly moving except to take notes. There was no grandstanding, no performance. Only the steady diligence of someone who understood that knowledge was a treasure worth guarding. His political science classes gave him more than theories. They gave him a framework for understanding Philippine society, its broken systems, its struggles, and its possibilities. While some viewed politics as a game of power, Vico came to see it as a responsibility. When asked years later about public service, he reflected, "Good intentions are not enough. Public service requires knowledge, discipline, and respect for the facts." It was in those college classrooms that his professors began to notice his quiet readiness. When silence filled the room and no one dared to answer, his name would be called. He never failed. His responses were not loud or boastful, but steady and clear, rooted in preparation. He was never the student who sought attention, but he quickly became the one teachers could rely on. After earning his degree in political science, Vico decided to deepen his preparation. He enrolled at the Ateneo School of Government, where he completed a master's in public management. There he studied alongside aspiring leaders, development workers, and reform-minded officials. It was in this community that his vision for ethical leadership began to crystallize. He saw how governance at its best was about systems of accountability and service, not about personalities or family legacies. His professors and classmates saw in him a rare blend, the humility of a learner and the seriousness of a future leader. In group discussions, he asked more questions than he answered. In research, he dug deeper, exploring how transparency and accountability could be more than slogans, but actual practices in government. And yet, despite the promise others saw, Vico himself remained grounded. He once reflected, "If I were not mayor, I would probably be a professor." It was a revealing thought, one that showed where his heart truly lay, in teaching, in learning, in sharing ideas that could inspire change. In episode 1, we looked at the roots of his family and upbringing. In episode 2, we see how the classroom became his training ground. The years he spent as a student were not a detour from politics, but preparation for it, equipping him with the knowledge and conviction he would later carry into public office. Next, in episode 3, we will follow him into the council halls of Pasig, where this once quiet student would begin to raise his voice for accountability, transparency, and the people he had chosen to serve.